Hello everyone. So today I'm going to teach you how to create a candlestick chart for a given stock. Okay. So first of all, I'm having Tableau and I'm having an Asian Paint stock data for the last 2 years, that is 2020 and 2021. So once we open this, we get a preview of the data, what we have. So out of the whole data, we need 4 columns specifically: the open, close, high, and low. Okay. So this data looks good. So let's just go to the worksheet. So these are all the columns which we have, out of which I think the date column is not denoted properly. So I'll just convert it into date. Okay. And I'll just convert to continuous and not discrete. So for now, I'm taking a subset of data. I don't need the data for 2 years. So what I can do, I go to range of dates, and instead of 2020 to 2021, let's just take the data for first 4 months of 2021. Apply. Okay. So we have the data for first 4 months. Now what I'll do is I'll drag this date column, and yeah. So we have Jan, Feb, March, and April, and this is for 2021, which looks good. So the second thing which we are interested is the opening price of the stock. So I'll drag this. So we have the opening price for Asian Paints. I'll just rename this to okay. And opening price, we also need the closing price of the stock. So what I'll do is I'll drag the close into detail. So we have open and close, both the data points are there. And I'll denote this as Gantt bar. Okay, so this looks good. Now I need to find the difference between the open and the close date. So for that, I'll create a calculated column. Difference open, close, and I'll subtract sum of close minus sum of open. Okay, and I'll drag this column to the bar chart candlestick size. So this will give me the size of, the difference between the close and the open. Yeah, this looks good. Now just to, these candlesticks are overlapping each other. So I'll reduce the size. Okay. And based on the difference, if the closing date is less than the closing price is less than the opening price, I'm going to add a color to it. So for that, I'll create a column called as increase. And if the difference between open and close is greater than 0, I'll apply and click on OK. And I'll drag this on color. Okay. So Tableau has assigned some default colors, but let's just change that. So I'll click on edit color. So if this is true, I want a green color. And if this is false, I want red color. I'll apply it and click on OK. So if you look at the first candlestick, so the closing price is higher than the opening price, which means the graph is green. and I think this is reverse. The closing price is less than the opening price, so the graph is red. So this looks good. Now for the complete candlestick, we need the high and the low price. So I'll drag this, and I want this in a single graph. So I'll click on dual axis. Okay. And once again, cancel this. I don't need this. I'll remove it. Remove sum of close. Okay, this looks good. Difference I need to remove, and aggregate increase. I think this looks fine. Yeah. So I need the closing price as well. So I'll drag closing into the detail. So I'm having open, close, high, and low. Okay. Open, close, high, and low. Okay, sorry. Just remove it. I'll grab low. This looks good. So all four parameters are there, and I need to find the difference between the high and the low. So let's create a calculated column. Again, sum of low minus sum of flat. Okay, and I'll add this difference to the size. I'll reduce the size to the minimum so that it looks like a candlestick, and I'll synchronize both the axes. Okay, so this looks good. So we have the difference between high and the low, and open and close. So now just to improve the visual appearance of the graph, we can remove 0. Okay, and I'll just remove this. So the graph looks, I mean, it appears more visual. I mean, it looks more good. Okay, move marks to the front. Yeah, and let's just rename this. And this has date. Okay. And let's just remove the grid lines. And okay. So this looks good, and we are ready with the candlestick chart for Asian Paints. Thank you, and we will meet soon.